2625. Keep mine on the black Ford F-150. Tom Frank Lincoln 289072.
What's going on?
I was just attacked by a person that lives here and the people that work for him. And
do you live here? Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I called, they fled, so.
In what car?
It was a black SUV truck. I'm not sure if it was Lincoln, Escalade, but
what brought you here today?
I'm not sure if someone else's car is still here because there were two cars.
What brought you here today?
This is one pregnant, and this is the father of my child's house. Who also lived here with him, and he came to my house earlier with just trying to solve problems, going through my trash and everything. So I came here to see what's going on. It just escalated, and then I think that's the Mercedes people that I called to call. They're still on the phone.
Mercedes called us?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I had to press the SOS because I couldn't get to my phone.
Gotcha.
In my car, and she's still talking. I don't know if she's talking to me.
So the guy lives here?
Mm-hmm.
And like, does he own the place? Own this house? Or is it his parents? Grandparents?
What's your son?
What do you mean by he attacked you? Like how?
Jumped on me, choked me.
Today you guys were supposed to see each other. Did he know that you were pregnant?
Yeah, I'm almost 4 months now.
Okay, so you
came
here today.
To my house.
You came here today to talk or
to see what
hang
the
out?
problem was, but it escalated. He came to my house with an issue, and I came back here to see what the issue was. He came, and I have it in my car. He brought up paternity test. So I'm like, I don't understand. Come here to see what the problem is. And of course it escalates. I guess we're both of us already doing it.
So you guys were already arguing, everything. How did he attack you?
I'm standing there, and he just ran up on me and grabbed me by my neck.
Don't play with me. I am not the one.
Pushed me down, dirty the trees. I think I scraped my back.
Oh, so you was outside?
I can't really see.
Yeah.
Can you change the address?
I couldn't see it, but it just hurt right now. Up on a tree and dirt, all of that. And then I get up, try to get into my car, and then had someone else come and pull me out of my car, covering my mouth when I pressed
The other dude was afraid of
No,
this?
it was a woman.
Oh, the other woman.
And there was two dudes also outside. Like,
Wait. There's the guy, the father, a girl, and two other
all
people?
people that work for him.
People that work for him, okay. What does he do?
I don't even want to mention what he does.
Why not?
Just because it's just going to escalate.
Do you have his information, like a picture, date of birth, full name?
Yeah, but it's just hard because they always like hold it against me, like, oh, you really want to ruin this person, like.
It's not holding it against you if he attacked you.
I know, but it's still like a part of me that's just like, this is my place, Dad, and it's just hard, you know?
I understand.
It's just like, yeah, I don't want to call the police. I don't want to have to make a police report because you are the father of my child, but I don't really know what to do.
I hope you like prison food. Officer!
So, and they all, like, when I'm trying to call the police, they're like dragging me out of my car.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Covering my mouth, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do at that point.
No, you did the right thing.
I still feel like I didn't. I don't know, I'm just worried about the baby. That's all.
And you said he dragged you out of your car?
They tried to.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Car was up there earlier, okay.
They tried to. And as soon as they heard the lady talking to me, they ran.
Nigga, I don't know you fucking shit.
I mean, yeah, all of them ran and took up that way.
They took the same car?
No, there was two cars. The one was the woman in a car, and then the other was.
Were they both black cars?
Oh no, there she is right there. Her car must still be up there.
Hey, can I talk to you? How you doing? Can you come down here so I can talk to you? Oh, okay, well, you can still come down when you have shoes. Sure.
I'm going to feel right.
No, I understand.
And I told her I want to leave the lady on the phone. I really want to go. But she's the one that's helping them, so it's just like, I don't... She's going to...
So he didn't like the fact about what's the argument? The child?
The argument is the child.
Yes, but is there anything about the child that you brought up?
Like he doesn't believe the child is his, so...
Okay, were you guys in a relationship?
Where are we in a relationship?
Were you guys in a relationship?
He's the only person I've been with for over 2 years, so...
Were you guys in
I don't know.
a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to clarify that part because when you guys are in a relationship, you know, it gets even worse. Okay.
But I wanted to say, me coming here definitely escalated the problem.
Well, yeah, you coming here escalated whatever was before today.
Yeah.
All right. And he knew you was coming, correct?
Yeah.
All right, give me one quick
He
second.
let me know.
Okay. Yeah, so apparently she got in a physical altercation with her baby daddy, boyfriend, really. So he came here. He already knows she's pregnant. She came so they can talk about something, right? And apparently he attacked her. So he, you know, shoved her in the neck. And her car was up there. He has people that he works for. People that works for him. So there was a lady, which I just saw her. The lady dragged her out the car, like covered her mouth and dragged her out of the car, like have a fight. She has bruises on her back. Her neck is red. And the other two guys, I'm not sure exactly what they did, but they did end up leaving in a black car. And she thought the lady left, but the lady was right here. I saw her. So I asked the lady, come put on shoes and then come down here. That's what she wanted to do.
So this is where the male lives?
Yeah, he lives here. Yeah. Did you ever go inside the home?
They were all waiting outside.
What did the other two guys do? They didn't do anything?
Just watch.
Just watch? Okay. Yeah. So, like he just has money and people, you know, just help him out. I don't know if that lady was a maid or not.
Down to the lobby of least stop traffic. You're welcome.
This is gonna be. You're not gonna be around. It's okay. She ain't gonna do nothing to you. You know.
Just regardless.
Well, I'm gonna have to hear what she has to say too. All right.
You feel more comfortable sitting in the car if you do it, bro.
No, we could talk to together. Might just need a little help questioning. Hello, how you doing, man?
I'm fine.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
But what the hell, boy?
Who are you?
What did she tell you?
No, what do you want to tell me?
I don't have anything to tell you.
Was she ever up there, parked in there?
Was she ever at the top?
Mm-hmm.
She came up once.
What, inside the gate, correct?
Yeah.
How did she leave outside the gate?
I don't know.
Were you outside when she was outside?
Yeah. She drove her car. When she drive to the gate.
You saw her outside?
Yeah.
All right. The guy who lives here is, what's his name?
Huh?
What's the guy who lives here name?
She not talking to me like.
What is her complaint?
Don't worry about it. I'm talking to somebody. What is his name that lives here?
Huh?
What is his name that lives here?
You need to have his name. He doesn't own the house, so.
Man, what is his name? I'm asking his name.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. I've been in the house with painters. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I manage it.
You manage it.
Mm-hmm.
Who owns the house?
Somebody overseas owns the house.
You don't know his name?
No, the guy.
You're making it hard. You know that, right?
No, I'm not trying to make anything
You
hard.
are. What is his name that lives here?
You mean the guy that owns the house or the guy that lives here? I'm trying to just understand what question you're asking me.
So with the lady, what's going on with her? Why does she feel like she had to call police?
I don't know.
She subjected you to. She said that you.
She's not. I don't know. She's not. Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't know why she would say that. I'm in there with the painters.
Was there an argument that you know of?
No. I was in there with
I'm not talking to her on the phone.
No, this is somebody else. But no, I was in there with the
I wasn't talking to
painters.
her.
I was in there with the painters.
And then what happened?
And then I came out and the ring was my ring was
The ring
broke.
camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I know. Because I was in there. I've been in there with construction workers all day.
So you saw her get up there, but you didn't really see how she left?
No, when I looked out the window, I seen the gate open.
The guy who lives in the house, was he here today?
Earlier, yeah.
Do you know what happened?
No.
Do you know why he left?
No.
Do you know where he went?
I have no idea.
What's his name?
Whose name?
The guy who lives here.
The guy who lives here or the guy who owns the house?
No, it's her.
She should know. She should know.
I'm asking you though.
What is she saying that happened? Because I have no idea.
I want to know a name to make sure it's the same name.
Can you bring me up to speed? What's going on? Because I really have no idea.
Trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out too because she's out here. That's what I'm saying. She's out here, and I don't really know what's going on. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not asking about that. I actually live here.
And I told you I don't know who owns the house.
I did. Yeah, who lives here? You know who lives here. You don't want to tell me who lives here.
If you're able to tell me what's going on, you're saying the person that owns it or the person that actually lives here.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Live here.
Okay, so what do we need to know that information for?
Because I'm asking.
I know, but I'm asking you, why do you need to know that information?
My name is Jeff.
Because apparently something happened and I need to know his name.
That's private information.
That's not really private.
I can't reveal that because I.
You know, you don't want to reveal that.
No, I've signed a disclosure, so I can't.
Incorrect. Okay. So
I signed a
why
disclosure.
did this lady say that you covered her mouth and pulled her out of her car?
I didn't cover her mouth.
You lie! You lie!
I know you didn't. The ring camera works, correct? Or are you
No,
disabled
she
it?
made sure that she damaged it.
So you saw her damage it?
No, I've seen it. I just looked on my thing, but now I can't
So you
get
saw
any.
her damaged?
No, I'm just saying it's damaged.
Because was it?
Quick question for you now.
Hang up the phone.
The ring camera. It was damaged previous, or was it damaged after? Are we able to see any footage?
I don't have any footage. That's what I'm saying. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I was in the back. I don't know what she's claiming. I know she may have the code to get up there, and then once she comes out, the gate automatically opens for you.
This is private, right?
Yes.
So somebody that doesn't live here damage your property, do you want me to report that to?
At the end of the day, I don't know what happened, sir. I want to help you as much as I can.
But do you want to press charges on her for damaging the ring camera that she does not own?
I don't, that's what I'm saying. I can't say any of that because I don't know for a fact. And that's why I'm trying to help you. I can't say anything. I've signed a disclosure, so I can't give any type of information.
What is your name?
Robin.
Robin, last name?
Brown.
Brown? Okay, and you're doing construction here? Sorry, painting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it looked like there was an altercation here with this young lady and the person who lives here, and I want to just know exactly what happened. She said you were involved, and I want to know from your point of view what happened.
No, I don't know what she was talking about. I came out.
Have you ever seen her before?
Yeah.
In the house?
She's come here before.
Okay, in the house, correct? So basically, does she have a relationship with the person who lives here?
That's between. I don't know that. That's not something that I can disclose because I've signed a disclosure form. So whatever, I can't disclose any information. I'm sorry. That's the thing.
You're hindering an investigation.
I understand what you're saying,
okay.
but
just
if you've ever had a non-disclosure form, then you would know. If you want to look it up, you would know that I can't discuss anything unless
not
I
even to state authorities or officers, right?
I would have to get my lawyer on the phone.
Okay.
In order to.
Is that your lawyer?
No,
okay,
it's not.
well, you
but
can
I
hang up the phone because she's not a part of this.
So that's what I'm saying. Oh, yep, you can see both of them.
Yeah. They might not have everything going on. One might be able to clear that situation up.
All right, thank you. Give me 1 second.
Appreciate that.
She was like, but the person on the phone is trying to tell her what exactly is that. Before we even go continue, where does she want? Tap. Yeah, right now she just crying. She don't want to call the police, but she did, and I'm like, I'm ready here. And she already got bruises she showed me. So like, it's like I'm stuck here because of that. I'm gonna ask her what she wants me to do, but if anything, 17. Well, as for it's not anything, just regardless, it's gonna be 17 because but their relationships, I have to still raise DV, although. Correct. Yeah, emergency supervisor. Other than that, the guys now. She doesn't seem like she wants to put any charges on him. Yeah, but is that his baby? That's what she's telling me, yeah. She's saying that this is his baby. They don't have either he doesn't. No, I don't think so. This is his baby. She hasn't been with nobody. She said she's been pregnant for 4 months. He always lived here? No, I never lived there. No, not to my knowledge. And she just came to whatever time. But she said she didn't make it inside the door. She was here, I got into the car, and she tried to leave. There's bruises on her back, on her spine, literally, and her neck is red. She's crying. Yeah, I'll ask her if she wants me to do it. You want to get her? Yeah, please. Hey, amen.
You can't blast 33 guys.
Well, you can sit in the car if you want to. I know it's warm in there. You have your ID on you?
Could you use my passport? My ID is probably somewhere deep in here.
What's your first name? And your last?
3283, you copy.
I didn't hear you.
Dual call. You got 23W, then also 54 Piedmont Beach, 3277. We are fully fixing this area. You can show them though. Okay, you on scene at that location. Copy.
Your birthday? Your phone number? Is this, you have a Georgia driver's license, correct? Mm-hmm. And this is your vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Alright. So, what do you want me to do for you? Actually, what is his name?
Well, I have to tell you. Because I don't want to.
She don't want to tell me his name. She don't want to tell you his name?
I'm just so shaken up. I can't even think straight. I'm just trying to think of what is really the right thing for me to do right now.
Well, he put your hands on you. Well, he put his hands on you, and you're pregnant. And he been knew that for a while, correct?
Yeah, it's just the first time it's happened.
Okay, do you want to press charges on him? No? Or yes? Because if you don't, we can still do a report without pressing the charge, but it's going to just be documented that you called police out here because he touched you, or assaulted you, sorry.
Can I eventually, like if I do decide to, like when my head clears up, press charges, or would I have to do that now?
You don't have to do that right now. We can take whatever information you're willing to give right now. We will take that information. If you feel more comfortable coming back, providing that information, then that'll be up to you.
Yeah, I just don't. I feel like I should talk to my mom or have my mom here, just ground this situation.
Perfectly fine. What we're probably gonna do is raise the supervisor. Yeah. Let the supervisor know. Let some investigators know, and then we'll go from there. All right. You got all her information? Yeah. Yeah. Just let me know if you can't read it. I'm going kind of fast. You can't read it? You say you can't read it? Nope. I got you. Her last name
I got you, Brown.
Robinson.
Robin or Robinson? No.
Robin.
Nah.
You made me feel like I have great handwriting. Oh, I was rushing. No, that's choosing there with the painters and the HVAC. Okay. That's it.
You say you have bruise on your neck, your back, and where else? Yeah, I got the neck, for sure. All right, give me 1 second. You can still call your mom here to see what you want to do.
I can't even really feel
I know. Just give me a second, okay? All right, I'll be in my car, okay?
Is that the one for the water boys? Information. That 23W and that 54 is going to be the same call. Go ahead. Pressure 717. 3207, next call, welfare check 1968, Peachtree Road, Northwest, please.
Which one you calling?
In the ER, advised.
Yeah.
A white male, hold on. A white male, about 6'6", 180 pounds, gray pants, khaki shorts, over the pants, a blue shirt, and
Hey, Casimir. Hey, Sarge. I got called out to like a fight call. All right, so there's a girl here. She's saying that she got attacked by her boyfriend. So she came to the house for whatever reason, I guess, to talk to him. She never made it inside the house. They had an argument outside. Apparently, he put his hands on her neck. Her neck is red. She also tried to leave in her car. And I guess the lady, she's stating that the lady who's working on the house, which is like a painter, she covered the girl's mouth and dragged her out of her car. She has injuries on her back as well. She was
who's this girl? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, a lady who's working for the guy who lives in the house. So apparently he has 3 workers. 2 guys were just watching.
She went to what car?
She went to her car, the car that she brought up inside the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, so she went back into her car. Her boyfriend's upset, whatever. I guess he told her. She didn't tell me this, but I guess he told the lady to get her out the car or something like that. But the lady put her hands over her mouth, dragged her out the car, and she was trying to call for help. Once she got out the gate, she was able to call police. Now, the girlfriend here, she's over here crying. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't want to give the name or even press charges. She just want to clear her mind and try to figure this out. The lady who she's stating dragged her out the car, I do have her information because she's still here. She doesn't want to answer any questions about who lives in the house because she has a non-disclosure agreement, and she's stating that she didn't put her hands on the girl at all.
Is there any third party?
Third
witnesses?
No, the other 2 men that were witnesses, They end up jumping in a car with the guy who lives in the house, and they left.
Okay, so she doesn't want to give his name.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is she calling us for?
Damn! Don't know, but in the moment, I guess.
If she wants assistance, we'll give her assistance. So just write this up as a miscellaneous non-crime. If she doesn't want to give the name of her boyfriend, and doesn't want anything to be done with it, just put that in the report that you arrived on scene, this is what she stated, but does not want to cooperate, give his name or anything. Is it DV? They live together? Kids together?
Well, she's pregnant with his kid, and...
She's pregnant with his kid, so they have kids together. It's DV. Now you gotta do it.
Now I gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Yeah, do it as a DV. Call up DV. Let them know what's going on. We're gonna do it as much as we have. We use that address that they have for. They'll be able to look up his name and stuff and our contact. Get the other girl's information. The one she said drug her out of the car. But I don't corroborating information that she dragged her out of the car. They can make probable cause of warrants.
Okay.
Yeah. So put all that information in there.
No,
So you got to call up DV at this point because it's a DV case. You really should lead with that.
Okay.
Lead with that. We would have saved us some time. All right?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so, oops. You gotta raise DV. Let him know the same situation. Write it up. He said, no, I gotta do it, meaning I gotta put it as a DV. Yeah. On that report. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna just ask her, like, why do you think the lady called? Like, what was going, like, she ain't gonna answer nothing.
No. At this point, yeah, I'm not telling you what to do, but...
No, you know, no, it's okay, dude. Like, I just want to know the correct thing.
Raise DV, let them know what happened, 17. And let's get out of here. Because she, at this point, it doesn't even matter what happened because she doesn't want to talk. You know what I mean? It's no reason even talking to her again because she doesn't want to, at this point, press any charges. And to be completely honest, she's going to be back here next week.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, we all know that. Yeah.
But you good though? I'm finna head up.
Yeah, you good. I appreciate it, man. It's 8-8, right? Yeah, one more thing. I want to double check. Your phone number is? Yeah. Show me who's the detective radio.
I'm a detective. Yes, ma'am. Could you raise 4114? Have them escort the individual downstairs for 26. 4114, I copy your traffic.
Shoot you, dude. 3206 to detective radio. Can you raise DV for me?
Rising the DV unit. Rising the DV unit. DV, copy, take one.
I copy. A young lady, she's 4 months pregnant. She said the guy that, her boyfriend is actually the father of her child. They've been arguing for a little bit. She came out here so they can talk. She never made it into the home. She stated that in the argument, he attacked her by putting his hands on her neck, which her neck is red. They had like a full out altercation. The gentleman does have people working for him. There's a lady who's working on painting in the house. The girl stated that she got into her vehicle to leave, and the lady covered her mouth and dragged her out the car. She does have bruises on her back. In the midst of trying to leave, the other two gentlemen that's working for the guy, they all hopped up in one car and left. The lady that she's accusing of attacking her is still on scene. She gave me her name, information, and everything. Stated that that she didn't touch the lady at all. There's a Ring camera, and apparently the Ring camera doesn't work. She thinks the girl damaged it. I asked, do you want me to press charges for the Ring camera? She's like, no, nothing's on it. It doesn't work. It doesn't have anything on it. And she just doesn't want to talk to me. She did not want to cooperate by telling me who lives here and everything else.
She ever mentioned what kind of car he drove?
No, she just said a black car.
One that's not cooperating.
He said Mercedes hazards.
Oh, okay. Is it black?
It's gray.
Okay, don't ask. The lady who's not corroborating is apparently an employee who's working on painting the house, but the girlfriend also is acting like she doesn't want to do anything anymore. She doesn't want to press charges. She doesn't want to give the name of the person. She states that he does live here. She doesn't want to corroborate anymore. So both of the females do not want to corroborate. She's just in a mix of emotions.
Yeah, the victim's kind of, I guess in between cooperating and not cooperating.
I'm going.
Just have her identify her child's father, and if the suspects are there that attacked her, and she's not cooperating on that end, then just get her information and put in a report. But just make sure you really notify her child's father. But she doesn't want to, she's acting like she doesn't want to cooperate with the other two. That's fine, and the other people who may or may not have the Ring camera, worst case, we can always get a court order or a warrant for that Ring camera if we need to do that. But just identify dad or the child's father, and if she doesn't want to have the others arrested, just get their information and document it.
I copy that. I'll be asking for the father's name for the third time, just so you know.
If she's not telling you his name, if whatever she tells you or spells it, even if it's incorrect, just put that in the report. Just say, hey, I asked her 3 times. She gave me 3 different spellings or whatever it is. But we can't go back and forth with her. So just write it up how she's telling you, and that's all we can do with this one.
Okay, and she also states if she's able to change her mind and press charges later.
Yes, she can. Obviously, I'd rather her, help us out now. But hey, we're gonna give her a call. Tell our investigators we'll give her a call, and we'll go from there.
I copy. Your name and unit number, please.
4803, Sergeant Williams.
4803, Sergeant Williams. Thank you.
That was on too young. That was on with DV. You still up?
Affirm.
Hey, what's your victim's name?
Victim name will be Brandy, spelled with an I at the end. Alexandra, middle name, last name Marion, Marion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do they actually live in this house?
No, it doesn't look like it. I can go ahead and ask for the child's father's name. She looked like she might be willing to tell, but she just didn't want to feel like she's pressing charges. But I can ask again.
Yeah, ask her for his name. And her name is Brandy with an I, and her last name is Marion. Right?
Yes. Oh, you're good to go, right? You're good to go. Oh, my bad. No, you're good. Yeah, I'll let you know if I need you. Hey, Brandy. Hey, what's his name?
I really have to tell you.
I can't hear you.
Do I really have to tell you?
Do you really have to tell me? I mean, it would be beneficial.
Because I think I know. I want to wait to press charges.
You want to wait to press charges? I mean, you did call me out here, and I already have footage of your neck being bruised and your back. You called us because you needed help. All right. Now, if we don't want to press charges, that's okay, but at least we have a paper trail of his name on a report, just in case this ever does happen again.
Would I be able to file like a protective order?
That would be through the courts for a protective order, yeah. But with protective orders, you would like to have some type of proof that something happened, an altercation, and that's what the report would be for. What does he do for a living?
He makes music.
He makes music? Okay.
It's just a part of me that feels bad, but
I understand, but you called us out here. It's not just me working. We have investigators working on this, looking into it, because this is, it's serious. This is domestic violence. We don't want nothing to happen to you later on, and try to figure out who could it have been. Yes, there is the lady that she said dragged her out the car. But that lady does not want to talk. Every time I asked her for a question, she was not giving direct answers like who lives in the house. She didn't want to tell me. She said the person who owns the house is not the person that lives there. I didn't ask that. I asked who lived there. She's like, the person who owns the house is overseas. I said, ma'am, I did not ask that. So just kept going around. Yeah, we could find out. I just wanted to continue asking her a million times. It's a house that looks perfectly fine on the outside. The lady who did not want to give the person who lives here name, she said, well, first she signed a non-disclosure, and she's going to get her lawyers if I keep asking her that question. Also, it could be on their renovation. She just said she's only here to paint the house, inside of the house. That's all she told me. Yes, 4 of them. Yes. No, Brandy is the girlfriend. What do you mean? Only that the boyfriend lives here, so she came to see him. Not from what I can see outside. Yeah. Okay. And how long have your boyfriend been living here?
Well, he's renting.
He's renting it? Okay.
Maybe less than a year.
Less than a year he's been renting?
I can't remember the specific date.
Okay.
But she's not telling me.
All right. Yes, investigator. You were about to say something? Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Hey, what's the reason you don't want to give his name? I'm just asking. Personally speaking, I understand.
Personally speaking, they've always made me feel bad for, you know, like, wanting to speak up for myself or to get the police involved.
You said they who? Young man.
Her, the people that are always around him.
Well, he pays them, so
yeah,
that's
course,
basically what it is.
Like implanted in my head, like you're trying to ruin his life. You're trying to take away from your kid. You're trying to, you know, stuff like that, and it's just like, I don't know. It's sad that I'm thinking like this right now, but it's just like
it's just all a mind thing, you know, mindset. You know, they're gonna be the ones that are wrong eventually, obviously, actually, and I mean, if they're doing that to somebody, and when it happens to them, they're gonna like realize that.
Especially like if it does get involved in the media and stuff like that, like
So this is somebody who's known.
I just really don't want to be the face of that and be like, oh, you're the reason this happened to him. You know, I thought it's a lot to handle, and I just don't know if I can handle it.
Who's it, little baby? No. Is it rap? Is it country?
It's rap.
It's rap?
I don't want to say it.
What kind of car they left in? A black car. What car was that?
It was just like a black SUV like that. I don't know if it was
okay.
I don't know if it was Escalade or what is that?
GMC?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Does it have TVs in the back? In the back seat? No, I mean, have you been in the car before? No?
It's not his car. It was, I guess, the people that he was with. So if I do give you a name, and where does he go from here?
So I'm an officer. I'm just taking the report, what you stated.
Mm-hmm.
When an investigator gets hold of it, they're going to decide what they're going to do if there's enough means to move forward.
And that's if I decide to press charges as well. They decide.
If you don't want to press charges, I can still do the report, but it just shows that this person did this to you. Alright? In case anything does happen to you later on. If you do press charges, then, like I said, the investigators are going to do their work and do whatever they need to do, which is like pull a warrant or something like that.
I don't know that.
I understand that. If you choose not to give the name, at the end of the day, they can still pull a name. You know, it's just making it easier for us to figure out other than going through all the back ends. You know, I already have the investigator. They already know who owns the house. You know, now if the owner's not here, we're going to get in contact with the owner or whatever it may be. We can find out who's renting the house. You know, right? And how can we find that out? Through payment, through stuff like that, right? That's called a paper trail. And that's all this is. This report is just going to be a paper trail in case anything happens to you. Because I don't mess with domestic violence. I watch, it's on YouTube. There's a new one every day. Most likely it just jumped from like 2 times a week. Something like this happens.
I don't mess with it either, but it's just like, it's so different when it's you know?
Oh, very true, yes. No, I understand that. I understand that. Don't get me wrong.
And then the dating situation on top of it.
And how long have y'all been, oh, you said 2 years? Okay, so when you say it was somebody in the music industry, dating 2 years, do they travel tour? Huh? So it's going to be kind of hard to say dating at this point. It's more like you guys were intimate when y'all had a chance because he's going to be out touring or limited time.
I was with him. So.
Oh, you was with him. And how do you guys meet?
Social media. Living in the same city too.
Oh, Atlanta. Oh, Atlanta. How popular is this person on a scale of 1 to 10?
It really depends on the type of music that you might listen to. It could be a 10, it could be a 1. You'd be like, ooh, you know? It really just depends. But later today, if I just like my mind's all over the place. Yes. I want to say later today, if I do want to come and tell you your name, can I do that?
Of course, yes. I'm going to give you the phone number for the precinct. I can't give you my personal number, but the number for the precinct, you always go down there, we're in Buckhead. I'll give you that on a card.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give you that on a card. And honestly, you might not even get to talk to me or the precinct because an investigator is going to call you, you know? Because this is something serious. All right? But if nobody calls, then you call us when you're ready. But, you know, it's time of the essence.
Nobody would call today, right? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm the officer. Okay. What the investigators want to do, give me one quick second. Yes, hello? Yep, I already have that for you. Georgia tag, yes. 2023. It's gray. It looks gray. Yeah, it's gray. Yeah. Sedan A35. MAG A35. Okay. Alright. Yeah. You want to say something to me?
No, I think the last thing we were talking about, if I call.
Oh, yeah.
Call today.
Yeah. I'll be ready, alright? Give me one quick second, I'll be right back. Oh, you can close the door. High profile case now. What am I gonna do? Oh. Okay. Yes, hello? Oops. C. Oh, you can text it. Mm-hmm. And you're texting the person who's renting it? Yes. No, she didn't mention living here. I should ask her. Let me ask her real quick. She lives at any point. She says rapper. Yeah. She's saying that she said this earlier too. She's saying that the people that work for him, they keep accusing her of doing things to ruin his life. You know? She's not telling. She's not saying. She kept asking, is it okay? I'll tell you guys later if I want to. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. But like, it's better instead of us wasting resources to look it up, just tell us so it's easier. But she doesn't want nothing to happen to him. And she doesn't want it to be in the media. She doesn't want none of that. Oh, I told her that. Yeah. I just told her you're just making it. I'm looking at it. That is her. That is her. Have you ever lived here?
Not.
You never lived there? You just, what?
Stayed with him. My name was never on the paperwork or anything.
Okay. How long have you stayed here?
I want to say since maybe January.
January. Wait, January to what?
To now. You got all my stuff now.
Oh, so now you moved. Oh, he kicked you out?
Yeah.
So you lived with him for a year? Okay. You lived in the...
Maybe a little less than a year officially.
A little less?
Because, like, I would just come over every now and then, but then now all my stuff is, like, packed in my car.
Got you. I didn't... Okay, you have suitcases back here. Let me see. Okay, I see you have a suitcase out here and, okay, so he basically kicked you out, in a way.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that.
I mean, sadly, he's got been kicked out maybe like 6 times in the past now. But officially now, I've got my stuff. I got my stuff. He gave me my stuff yesterday.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm on the phone with my doctor.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. So apparently she did technically live here for a little bit. And yep, she don't want to say what rapper it is. Shoot. What is she? I don't know. I can't say this. Playboi Carti? Oh man. She says she's been out with him, so there should be pictures of them together. Well, I don't know his Instagram. The baby? No, the baby's not born. She's 4 months pregnant. Yes. Put his hands on her neck, yes. Let me see. Oh, is his Instagram? Yes, it's not.
Ask her who they rent the apartment out in the house from. Does she know?
Sorry?
Does she know who he rent the house from? Is there anybody else's? You haven't been in the house, though, have you?
No, everything happened outside on the street, and the gate is, high up there. I have not been up there. And the lady who works won't tell me the owner's name or anything, but I haven't asked her about the owner. I just wanted to know what happened in the situation.
It's probably going to be him because he's like 27, and it has his address on here. Let me see if I can look him up on and see if we got any reports for him. So he's supposedly the person that put his hands around her neck and put the red marks on her, right?
Yes. She just said the baby's father is a rapper.
Hold on. Give me one more second. Let me call my supervisor. I'll call you right back.
Okay.
All right. That one caller.
Is that one call on me? Oh. Yes, hello? Yeah, so she told me that she came to the home to talk to her boyfriend. She didn't say about what. She said they had arguments before today. When she pulled up, when she pulled up to the property, they had a argument outside. There were 2 employees that were men standing outside watching the argument. And there's also another employee, the third one, a lady, who was inside the property. In the mix of the argument, she stated that he grabbed her neck and, well, grabbed her neck, and she started crying and everything, and she tried to leave. And when she tried to leave, that's when the lady came out the home and drug her out the car. She said the lady covered her mouth and pulled her out the car. She has bruises on her neck and her back. She said throughout time with this whole relationship that the people around him always made her feel like she's wrong and she's trying to ruin his life. While she was trying to call police because she had to get out the gate, they fled in a black SUV truck. That's everything. She said she's 4 months pregnant, so I think the argument was most likely about the baby. She said, yeah, he is the child's father. That's what she told me. She's saying that he does live here. He's dating. They've been dating for 2 years, and she's been living here for 1 year. Yeah, she has bruises on her back, like in the spine area. It's a big red mark. It's obviously a big bruise, and her neck is red. Okay. So, she's back inside the home. All right, no problem. All right. Just let Sarge know. Hey Sarge, yeah, with this DV, I already spoke to DV, everything about him. I have an investigator who's actually going to come out because she really wants to, figure out what's going on. It looks like the person is a rapper, so like a celebrity profile thing. So the investigator wants to come out and ask her more questions because she doesn't want to give up the name. So I'm still out here, just so you know. A car? No, we don't have a car. Like she said, the car that was there that they left in was most likely one of the employees that he hired. So she doesn't know the tag. She doesn't know it's a black SUV, like one of the big Uber cars that they're using nowadays. But yeah, that's all she's given. She does say that if I want to press charges later, can I? We told her that yes, she can, but it's easier if she gave us that information right now. The investigator already looked up who owns the home, and that doesn't mean that's the person who lives in the home. The lady who supposedly drug her out that car, she doesn't want to talk to me at all. She's been deflecting every question I was giving her, and she just said something about lawyer or whatever. I signed a non-disclosure. I don't have to tell you anything. So, okay, cool. Exactly. All right, no problem. don't want this car to get locked up. Ooh, what's up? What's going on?
I was gonna say my doctor told me I should just go to urgent care just to see if everything's okay with the baby.
Yes, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. You trying to go right now?
I'm just thinking about urgent care is in Kennesaw.
Oh, Kennesaw. Yeah.
Like just insurance.
I understand. Yeah. So you're not gonna leave right now. She's still looking. Don't worry about it. At this point.
I mean, I might as well make the drive back.
No, I have somebody. Just ask you or talk to you. Okay?
Oh, someone.
An investigator is coming to talk to you. Alright? Usually they probably wouldn't most likely come out, but with certain situations they have to. So they just want to talk to you. Alright? It's all it is. Whoever it may be, because we already know. But whoever it may be, it's the lady's out here watching, so she really is keeping them updated, like, oh, police are still here, whatever. It's already escalated to a point where you probably didn't want it to go, but at the same time, that's how it works. Like, when people bring police into something, we can't just pretend like we didn't see what we saw, because it falls back on us. Okay? I just want you to understand that part. So
what do you think is going to happen?
Nothing really. We just want to ask a few questions.
No, I'm not talking about with the investigator. I'm talking to you. Just saying, you just said now it's escalated to me.
No, I bet you didn't want to, because like you said, you didn't want to tell me his name. You didn't know what to do, right? So what I mean by it's being escalated to a point where you didn't want to escalate it to, most likely I would have took down whatever you told me, the information that you provided, and you would have been gone by now. You know, I meant escalated because I see the lady keep walking around on the phone, so I think she's telling whoever it may be. So that's escalating. That's the escalating part I'm talking about. Okay. All right, this is regular.
I mean, his mom is now calling me, like, harassing me. So I'm like, this is too much.
It's okay. How old are you? 23. Yeah, it's all right. Nothing to be. Don't worry too much about it. Okay? Right. Keep the door closed. Just wait for us, okay?